If you want to know how to run a competitor analysis for PPC, I'm going to show you a quick and easy method using the SEMrush tool. If you don't already have an account, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up. And once you're signed up, you can use all these tools and see all this information for your competitors as well. But basically, I'm just going to come over to the side panel here under Advertising, go to Advertising Research, and then put in the domain of the competitor. So let's say we are going to sell some Apple products. Maybe we're starting an Apple store and we want to compete against some of the big guys like Best Buy and the rest. We're going to sell used computers, new computers, all the rest. So from here, what we can do is put in one of our competitors and start looking at the different ads that they're running. This is going to give us the position of the ads. So you can see this is ranked by position. Of course, the ads at the very top of Google are going to get the most clicks. So that's why we have this sorted like that here. We also have a bunch of information like the search volume, the cost per click, the URL that they're running ads to, the amount of traffic that they're getting from those ads, percentage of their traffic, all sorts of different stuff. Now, that's a lot of data. They're running a ton of ads. You can see this just goes on and on and on. And most of these just talk about Best Buy, which we're not really that interested in anyways. So what we could do is filter this down using the advanced filters option here. And we can use keywords that contain Apple. And this should show us a bunch of different ads that they're running to promote Apple products like the Apple Watch, Apple Music, Apple computers, and we'll be able to see the search volume for those terms, cost per click, what pages they're running traffic to. And of course we can export this so we can analyze it in more detail from there. But that's just sort of scratching the surface, right? I'm going to jump next over to add copies here and do the same thing with the advanced search feature. Type in Apple, click go, and now we can see all the ads that they're using to promote Apple products, which is awesome because we can then export these and use them for ourselves if we want. I mean, obviously you don't want to copy the ads directly, but you get my point. You can see what they're using to have success and then replicate what they're using to have success in order to not reinvent the wheel and start from scratch and hope for the best. That's typically not the best way to go about it. We can then basically do the same exact thing for the next competitor. And we can look at what the next company is doing for their ads, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And we can essentially just keep looking at all the different competitors in a niche until we figure out what's already working here, what we can do to improve upon what these people are doing and have an even superior setup for our Google ads, theoretically, right? Once you know that information, then it's a lot more straightforward to actually have some success in a niche. Whereas if you're just shooting from the hip and guessing and trying to figure out what works on the fly, it's going to be a lot more difficult to actually have some success. So I hope that was helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about in terms of using SEMrush to do a competitor analysis for PPC or anything of that nature, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than $50. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.